On the small winding roads leading to Tu Tien village, two young friends, Tu Tien and Jack, embarked on a journey not only to search for lost relatives, but also to deeply feel the warmth of humanity amidst the cold weather. From the first cheerful greetings, their conversation quickly turned to gratitude and the relentless effort to piece together the fragments of a distant family. The journey began on the main road leading to the market. They purchased small gifts for people they had never met, hoping to use a touch of warmth to ease the hardships of those lives. Carefully chosen socks and warm woolen hats were intended for the children of the highland, where the biting cold cut through their fragile bodies daily. Standing in the bustling market, they never forgot to ask the elderly, hoping someone might know the blind couple they were seeking. Following the locals' directions, they set off with determination and hope. The road seemed longer as their hearts were heavy with anxiety and anticipation. The children in the village, with bright eyes but bare, cold feet, left a lingering image in their minds throughout the journey. When they paused to distribute candy, seeing those small, bare feet without socks, their hearts ached. Those children, despite their deprivations, still smiled brightly when receiving the warm socks from two strangers. It was a small gift but a grand gesture of goodwill that Tu Tien and Jack wished to give the children. They continued their journey and finally found the village chief's house. The elderly man, with the wisdom of someone who had weathered many seasons, guided them to the families with blind members. Yet their hopes were dashed when they learned that the wife of a blind couple had long lost her husband, leaving her to live alone in loneliness and darkness. Despite knowing she was not their relative, Tu Tien still offered her some comfort, a small solace for her solitary years. Their search led them to another woman, younger but equally unfortunate. This woman, though only in her 40s, had been blind since childhood, but fortunately, she had a husband by her side. Again, hope flickered and then faded when it turned out she was not the one Tu Tien was looking for. The young girl's heart grew heavier, each step slower with the weight of sorrow and disappointment. Alongside the disappointment was an overwhelming empathy for the hardships they witnessed in the highland village. The deprived children, the lonely elderly, and the struggling lives made them realize that life is not only about seeking what is lost, but also about sharing what they have. Tu Tien and Jack decided they would return, not just to continue their search for relatives, but to bring more thoughtful gifts to the villagers. As they headed back, Tu Tien could not hold back her tears. She blamed herself for not being able to find her parents, and above all, she wished she could be part of the family that had lost a child. She wished that if she were that lost daughter, she would have a family. But Jack, with patience and love, comforted her that their journey was not over. They would continue searching and return with other gifts, with their hearts more open than ever. Though the journey did not yield the results they had hoped for, it left a profound mark on the hearts of the two young friends. It was a journey of humanity, empathy, and sharing, and above all, a reminder that in far-flung places, many people still need help, a light to warm their cold days.